live stream. It's Shatasia, and welcome to A Piece of Peace. I am learning how to love my enemies. Anybody else hate the way that they write? I wish my handwriting was neater. Does it have anything to do with the pens? Someone told me to get a ballpoint pen, so hopefully that might improve my handwriting. But how are you guys doing today? Welcome in, y'all. Hope you guys having an amazing Tuesday. It's freaking Tuesday. We getting through the week, y'all. We getting through the week. But this live is about how I'm learning how to love my enemies, loving everybody who did me wrong. Hey Tavon, how are you? Forgiving those who did me wrong, who crossed me up. Just releasing people, man, y'all. Just learning how to just, you know, be okay with it. I just came from the gym, y'all, so I am in my little gym attire. But yeah, y'all, I think this is something that I wanted to share with y'all, something that I'm working on, that was in my heart to share. But I learned that the tables do turn. Hey Naomi, how are you? But I don't have to turn them myself. God gonna handle that for me. And whenever I try to make somebody pay for what they did, it doesn't work well. It don't turn out right. So I have to be patient. I know it's some people that's probably dealing with some things. Somebody did them wrong, and y'all, if y'all anything like me, you waiting. You're probably waiting for their karma to come. Don't do that. What you been up to, Naomi? Don't wait for their karma to come. Instead, forgive them. Pray for them. Hope them well. Wish them well. Because the Bible tells us to love our enemies. To feed our enemies if they hungry. To give them something to drink if they're thirsty. Don't wait or, sit around waiting for their downfall. I feel like if I'm waiting for somebody's downfall, I really haven't forgave them. So we need to forgive people and move on with our life. I shouldn't be waiting for my enemy to fail or fall. That's not nice. I wouldn't want anybody wishing for my downfall. So I should treat people how I want to be treated. I've been doing good. How have you? Oh, I just asked you that, duh. But I've been doing good. Thank you for asking. I've been good, y'all. You doing well? I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I am going to make some more, well, I'll tell you what I'm working on. I've been working on some modest looks. So I'm planning a photo shoot. Maybe like a few photo shoots, maybe one or two with modest looks, meaning like looks that you can also wear to church. They're church friendly, but just showing how to dress classy. I feel like back in the 2000s, well, we are in the 2000s, but maybe like 2000, 2001, 2002, the way women used to dress was different. Because I remember my mom vividly wearing these long dresses, cute boots. Her style was so bomb that I've adapted to her style. I want to show y'all this dress. I'll show y'all. Here's an example. I got this dress from Marshalls, and I showed my mom the dress, and like, you used to dress like this, and I'm starting to dress like her. But I don't like tight clothes no more. So all the tight clothes that I had in my closet, y'all, I just gave them away. I donated them. I ain't wearing that stuff. I probably should have just burned it. No, I'm just kidding. But y'all, this is a cute dress from Marshalls. It ties around your neck, and it is a long, cute, flowy dress. So just doing some cute little looks, showing the girls how to dress. That you can look cute, but everything don't have to be tight, skin tight. You can still be cute. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. So that's what I've been working on. You about to see Chris Brown. Okay, girl. I hope you have fun and be safe out there. All right, y'all. So let's get to this message. So I was reading last night, and I came across Esther. Ooh, and these words. Y'all, I don't think I'm going to read the whole story, because I was kind of struggling pronouncing these words, but I'm gonna just read a little bit of it. Because Esther, I admire her. I really do. She is a phenomenal woman of God in the Bible. Wow. I'm trying to open the Bible app and my phone just cut off. What is that about? Why my phone just do that? Was it dead? Oh, it was probably dead. Okay. Well, what do we do? Hold on. Well, all right, let me just pull it up on here. That's crazy. It's on the charger. Aw. All right, I'm gonna just pull it up because I know what I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. It's on a charger too. Don't know why it died. That sucks. All right, so we're gonna go to Esther. Let's see. I know it's like maybe Esther 3. Let's see. Thank you. You like my hair? You messed it up at the gym, but thank you. Okay, so wait, let me switch the version. I like to read the CEV version. Any version y'all prefer in the Bible? What's your favorite version right now? Okay, let me start at Esther 5. Actually, let me go back. I'm gonna go back to when Esther fasted. She called for a fast. So, let me do Esther 4:15. Esther sent a message to Mordecai saying, "Bring together all the Jews in Susa and tell them to go without eating for my sake. Don't eat or drink for 3 days and nights. My servant girls and I will do the same. Then I will go in to see the king, even if it means I must die." Mordecai did everything Esther told him to do. Boom, you have a problem, need a solution, go fast. That's what I got from that. Go fast. Tell everybody around you to fast too. That's so powerful. Okay, let me get to the point though. Okay, here's what I wanted to read. This is Esther 5:4. Esther, answer, Your Majesty, please come with Haman to a dinner and I will prepare for you later. Esther answered, Your Majesty, please come with Haman to a dinner. I will prepare for you later today. The king said to his servants, Hurry and get Haman so we can accept Esther's invitation. The king and Haman went to Esther's dinner, and while they were drinking wine, the king asked her, What can I do for you? Just ask, and I will give you as much as half my kingdom. Esther replied, Your Majesty, if you really do care for me and are willing to do what I want, please come again tomorrow with Haman to the dinner I will prepare for you. At that time, I will answer Your Majesty's question. So the reason why I'm reading this is because when I read the whole entire story, you kind of have to read the whole entire story to kind of understand what's going on, but I'll break it down. Haman was killing the Jews, and Esther is a Jew. So Haman was killing all of the Jews because Mordecai wouldn't bow down to him. And when I was reading, I realized Haman was full of himself. So I asked myself, like, how many people do I know that's full of themselves? Meaning when they get in a certain position, they start getting the big head. I feel like that's the terminology we use now. Like when somebody gets the big head, or they end up getting a whole bunch of money, then they start acting different, big-headed, or maybe they start hanging out with this famous person, then their head just gets so big. So I started thinking of times when I've dealt with that, dealt with someone, just letting the fame or the power get to their head, and that's what Haman did, to the point to where he had to kill Jews because Mordecai did not bow down to him. And I thought that was just crazy. You know, like that. It was just extra. Some people are just extra, and some people want you to do exactly what they tell you to, or exactly what they want you to do, uh, because of their status. And I just thought that was crazy. So let me keep going. So what got me is Queen Esther invited the king to have a dinner with Haman. Haman was killing the Jews, and Esther is a Jew. So when I read this, Esther is so clever and smart. She had a plan. Haman was killing her people. Instead of Esther going off and cursing Haman out, or just telling the king off, or trying to convince the king to get rid of Haman because what he was doing to the Jews, Esther ate dinner with the enemy. And it's so clever because we quick to pop off, or it's been times when people did me wrong. I just turn up, y'all. Just turn up, or the people around me turn up. Everybody's ready to fight, scream, argue, go to jail, just throw it all away. And I'm like, how many times did I treat my enemy with kindness? Because that's why Esther won. She was nice to the very man who was killing her people, and possibly was going to kill her too because she's a Jew. And she had dinner with him. So it made me think differently about how I treat my enemies. Instead of popping off and going off, or trying to seek revenge, just treat them with kindness. Oh my gosh, why is there a gnat in here? Just treat them with kindness, because God gonna get them. And I'm just gonna carry on with my life. And the reason why God had Esther's back is because she listened to, she followed the rules. God tells us to treat our enemies with kindness. He'll handle it. Like, vengeance is his. You don't have to go out your way and try to make people pay for what they did. Trust me, their time is gonna come. Their time is gonna come. So let me read this part. When Haman got home, he called together his friends and his wife Zeresh, and started bragging about his great wealth and all his sons. He told them the many ways that the king had honored him, and how all the other officials and leaders had to respect him. Okay, so Haman was bragging about his great wealth, his sons, how he ate dinner with the king and the officials and the leaders. And that's why I was just saying how Haman let the fame get over his head. He cared about the fame, the success, the you know how people, you guys know how, have you guys ever met somebody, because I have, they're just fanned out. Like, what the heck? I'm sorry, y'all. There is a serious gnat in here. I just took out the trash. Sorry. But you guys know how there's people who are just fanned out. They clout chase. Like, they're like, I'm about to be with so-and-so. I ate dinner with so-and-so. I went over this person's house, that person's house. They're clout chasers. They just, anybody famous, they down for whatever. And that reminded me, I know somebody like Hammond. Let your position get to your head, and you only care about your wealth, and how the king honored you, and how people of power respect you, to the point to where you forgot to do what was right. He let it get to his head that he didn't do what was right. And the Bible tells us don't let power get to your head. Because when you put power or fame or anything like that above God, then that's when you start doing wrong. And Haman was so caught up in his position and in the fame and the power that he started to treat other people wrong, to the point where he just started killing people. He started killing the Jews. Do y'all know this story? If y'all don't know the story, I want y'all to read it because it's so good, and read it in a version that you understand. But this is the part I really want to get to. Let me see, because I'm really trying, because my phone just died. I don't know how. The charger's not working. Really wanted to read the exact scriptures that I saved. So I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, look, it's turning on. Okay. Okay, let me read this part. When Haman entered the room, the king asked him, "What should I do for a man I want to honor?" Wait, let me back up. No, let me keep going. Let me keep going. It's just so many good points in lessons in in Esther. Man, I just wanted to read it all, but I want to get to the point. So good. Okay. When Haman entered the room, the king asked him, "What should I do for a man I want to honor?" Haman was sure that he was the one the king wanted to honor. Haman just thought the king was going to honor him. Well, that's what happens when you're obsessed with the fame, the power, that you think the king want to honor you. That's what's on his mind. Being honored, being praised. It's just like in this generation, the way that people strive for power is by likes and followers. They'll do anything for the likes, anything for the followers, that they just start doing bad stuff. All right, let's keep going. What should I do for a man I want to honor? Haman was sure that he was the one the king wanted to honor. So he replied, "Your Majesty, if you wish to honor a man, get someone to bring him one of your robes and one of your own horses with a fancy headdress. Tell one of your highest officials to place your robe on this man and lead him through the streets on your house while someone shouts, 'This is how the king honors a man.'" So Haman told the king, Haman suggested a way, he told the king a way that the king can honor someone. And the way he described it was in a way that other people can see. Haman was really talking about himself. He wanted the king to honor him in a way that other people can see. He wanted to ride the king's horse. Back then, that must have been something fancy. Nowadays, it's like a car, like a Rolls Royce, or like a fancy car, whatever that car that's fancy to y'all. It's a Bentley or Rolls Royce to me. That's why I said that. And he wanted like a fancy robe with a fancy headdress. Your highest official placed the robe on the man. He was just obsessed, hey AJ, with the nice things, the materialistic things, okay? So anywho, let me just get to the point. So Esther chapter 7. The king and Haman were dining with Esther and drinking wine during the second dinner. When the king again asked, "Esther, what can I do for you? Just ask and I will give you as much as half of my kingdom." Esther answered, "Your Majesty, if you really care for me and you're willing to help, you can save me and my people. That's what I really want. Because a reward has been promised to anyone who kills my people. Your Majesty, if we were merely going to be sold as slaves, I would not have bothered you." "Who would dare do such a thing?" the king asked. Esther replied, "The evil Haman is the one out to get us." Haman was terrified and he looked at the king and the queen. The king was so angry that he got up, left his wine, and went out to the palace garden. Haman realized that the king had already decided what to do with him, and he stayed and begged Esther to save his life. Now, this is the same man who wanted to be honored by the king, who was killing Jews. He wanted, he was obsessed with the power. He let the power get to his head. He let the high position get to his head. And the king found out that Haman was doing something so evil. And Esther, being the amazing woman of God that she is, had dinner with the enemy twice. And she didn't argue. She wasn't rude. She wasn't evil about it. She simply told the king what Haman was trying to do to her people. The truth. And guess what? Haman died. And when I was reading this, I wrote down, always have faith. Have faith that God will handle your enemies. And you don't have to try to do it on your own. I wrote down, stop trying to deal with everything on your own. Stop trying to make people pay for what they did and let God deal with it. And because Esther had faith, she fasted. That was also an act of faith. She treated the enemy with kindness. She was nice to him. They had dinner together, even though she probably hated his guts. Not hate his guts, but she probably couldn't stand him because he was killing her people. That's just like there's a man killing my people, and I go have dinner with that man. Instead of trying to kill that man, instead of trying to kill his family, instead of just trying to just take matters into my own hands, I have dinner with that man, with the president. And then I have dinner with that man again with the president. And then I gently tell the president, this is what this man is doing to my people. And when I read this, I'm like, why do I try to fight my battles alone? God will always seek justice. And that's what he did. Let me read this last paragraph. Esther 7 verse 10. At once, Haman was hanged on the gallows he had built to hang Mordecai, and the king calmed down. Justice was served. It's always served. We don't have to be impatient to try to beat somebody to the punch. I feel like the most important thing that life teaches us is patience. If we don't have patience, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard trying to live this life without any patience. We have to learn how to be patient and understand that it's not on our timing, and that God's timing is perfect. If we have patience, that basically means that we trust God's timing. If we don't have patience, then that means we need to reevaluate ourselves and check ourselves and ask ourselves, do we truly trust God or not? Do we truly trust that God will handle it? And if you have an enemy, forgive your enemy and let God handle it, because he will. He's not going to handle it on your time. Our timing cannot be trusted because we don't know everything. Our timing cannot be trusted because we aren't all-knowing. Even though I may think my enemy needs to be dealt with by today or by tomorrow, God may think otherwise because he's all-knowing. So I had to understand and realize, like, I'm not smarter than God. I don't know everything. There's a reason why God does things the way that he does things. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. I stopped believing in coincidence, things happening coincidental a long time ago. So let me read this verse since my phone just turned on. So, Matthew 5:44. But I tell you to love your enemies and pray for anyone who mistreats you. Love your enemies. Pray for them. Be done with it. That don't mean... I made a post maybe like a few weeks ago. It was about forgiving your parents, and somebody was like, no, I'm gonna tell them, you know, they need to understand how they treated me wrong, so I'm gonna let them know why I'm gonna let them know. I forgot what that person said, but whatever that person said, my answer to them was, you can forgive somebody, but you can't make somebody treat you right. Meaning you have the choice to deal with them. You have a choice. You can either deal with them or leave them alone. You don't have to continue being in a place or situation that's mistreating you. But it's not your job to get that person to treat you right. Everybody's not going to treat you right. Stop trying to control how people should treat you. You can control if you stay or not. You can control if you're going to sit there and take it. So if you're being mistreated, you have the choice to leave or stay. You can't try to get it through that person's skull and make them understand that they're mistreating you. What you can do is pray for them and you have the choice to walk away. And that's what that person was saying. They wanted to really get their parents to understand what they did to them was wrong. And I'm like, I get that, but it's not your job to try to get them to understand what they're doing or how they're mistreating you. Or, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. It's not your job to make somebody understand that they're mistreating you. That's not your job. Can't make anybody do anything. You can control yourself. Oh, that's probably why I stayed in some terrible relationships. Trying to make people, hey Stefan, how are you? Trying to make people treat me good. It's not gonna work. You can't make people do anything. Well, what can I do, Shatasia? I'm gonna tell you what to do. Pray for them. Pray that God changes their heart. Treat them with love, but you don't have to stick around. Okay? You have a choice. You don't have to be around. Get some boundaries. If they're your parents, get boundaries. You don't have to stay around when things start getting all heated, and remove yourself. If they're not your parents or they're your friends, remove yourself. You don't have to make somebody you don't have to make somebody realize that they're treating you wrong, because what if they don't get it? I hope they do. Stefan, where you from? Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. Okay, Luke chapter 6:27. This is what the Lord... Wait, hold on. Let me go back because I'm reading it wrong. Sorry. This is what I say to all you who will listen to me. Okay, I don't know where I got this. I don't know where I got that from. Let me read it again. This is what I say to all who will listen to me. Love your enemies and be good to everyone who hates you. That's hard to do. Hey, Forever Studios, how are you? I'm still working on that. But I realize I hurt myself when I hate my enemies. I hurt myself. God don't want me to hate people, and my blessings get held back too. God's not gonna bless me if I'm hating people. So I gotta let them go. I gotta release that. Gotta get that energy from around me. I gotta release them. I gotta love them. Yep, I gotta love them. Even when it's hard, I gotta love them. But I'm gonna have boundaries with my enemies. I can love my enemies, but I don't have to like keep letting them around me and my family. You know, I'm gonna have boundaries. I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna pray for them. But I'm also gonna have healthy boundaries. I feel like sometimes we confuse love, and we think that we have to allow people to mistreat us. You don't have to allow somebody to mistreat you. You can still love them and treat them with kindness, but you don't have to stick around. You have to learn how to have boundaries. Okay? So Esther was very kind to her enemy, and she had a very, very great plan. And her enemy was dealt with. Micah 6 and 8. No, O people, the Lord has told you what is good, and this is what he requires of you. To do what is right, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. So we got to do what's right, not what's wrong. Two wrongs never makes it right. I feel like two wrongs makes it worse. We don't want to create a mess or create chaos. Let God handle it. And obey God. So when somebody does you wrong, obey. Remember to obey God. Why? Because God will bless you for doing that. God sees how you're treating people, and he sees you when you mistreat people. And I don't believe in karma, but I do believe however you out here treating people, that's gonna come back to you. So if you're mistreating people, it's gonna come back to you. If you're treating people with love, it's gonna come back to you. I do believe in that verse. It's not a verse, but it's the saying. What goes around comes around. I believe in that. I don't believe in karma, though. I don't know. Do y'all believe in karma? I don't believe in karma, though. But I think there is a scripture. Galatians 6 and 7. You reap what you sow. That's what I believe in. You will reap what you sow. So you have to be careful how you're treating people, what you're doing out here. And you have to forgive people. Hold on, let me look up some scriptures about forgiving people. Your sins will not be forgiven if you do not forgive people. I know that. Matthew 6 and 14. If you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Wow. Is forgiving hard for y'all? What's helped me to forgive and love my enemies is asking God for help. Asking God to help me love this person or that person, and help me forgive this person and that person. Remove whatever they did out my mind. I don't want to keep thinking about it over and over and over. And if I do think about it, or if somebody reminds me of it, I don't want to feel angry. So I'll ask God for help. Hey, Brittany, how are you, girl? I'll ask God for help. Because I can't do it by myself. And when I do that, I start to learn that things start to get easier. Like, the person don't make me mad no more. I could be around them, treat them, smile. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I don't care. I don't care that you... No, I was about to say something. I was trying to be funny. But I don't care. I don't care that you did what you did. And keep it pushing. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. You about to get some ice cream. What you mean your outfit don't look right? Can you send me a picture? What am I doing? I'm just talking. About to get off in a minute and take a shower. Thank you for the likes, y'all. We listen and we don't judge. What's some things y'all want to work on? Are there some things out here that y'all want to work on? Some areas in your life? Do y'all love y'all enemies? You want to work on losing weight. Well, what are the steps that you're taking? What are you doing every day? Losing weight, you have to do stuff every day. So, what are you going to do every day to help you get to your goals? What you say, Stefan? You looking for a gym? Okay, girl. That's a huge step. That is a big step. I went to the gym today and I did not feel like it, but I went anyway. I just try to go when I don't feel like it. I just go. And I'm glad that I went. Glad you'll be glad that you go, even on days you don't feel like going. People skills. Are you an introvert? Who's an introvert? Who's an extrovert? So you want to work on people skills, like talking to people. I need to work on my people skills, y'all. I'm teaching a class on Thursday, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to speak in front of people. I just don't want to do it. It's not my cup of tea. But I'm gonna do it. I don't want to. Don't really like to speak out in public. Like, I'll talk on social media, you know, but to speak in front of like people, I don't really like doing that too much. So yeah, but practice makes perfect. I used to do it a long time ago, but now I just wrote down some notes. I practiced a little bit today, and I'm just pray that I do my best. That's all I can do. Talking to people and learning how to interact. Oh, okay. That's cool. You wanna talk to people, like explain. Learning how to interact, like make friends. Like, what's your goal from that? You about to eat? Oh, you about to go get some ice cream? Okay. Yeah, show me your outfit. I thought your outfit was cute. I mean, well, show me the outfit together. What is it that you don't like? I thought it was cute. I think you should wear it, girl. Thought it was cute. Oh, you did send me a picture. This is cute. What's wrong with it? Oh, you're not big. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, wow, you got the belt too. Girl, you just real hard on yourself. That's really pretty. You just need a hat. It's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. That's cute. The top is ugly. Well, I mean, if anything, try the tie top that I was telling you about. But I like the top. Try a different top and see which one looks better. I mean, the pants, you might just need a top that you can tie. Yeah. But I like it though. Or a top that doesn't tuck inside of the pants. The tie won't come in on time. No, you can find those shirts at Ross, TJ Maxx, or Marshalls, girl. They got them shirts everywhere. How often? I'm on every day, Stefan. I'm on every day except for Saturdays or Sundays. Saturday or Sunday, either or. But I be on every day. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on earlier tomorrow. But yeah, I finished. I don't have anything else to talk about, y'all. I'm about to do some reading before I go to bed. Oh, I wanted to ask y'all a question though. What are you spending your time doing? What are you spending your time doing? What are you spending your time doing? They say that you will be successful based on how you spend your time. Y'all think that's true? Bye, Brittany. So I also wanted to talk about one more thing before I go. I know the thumbnail, it says I'm learning how to love my enemies. Even at work, y'all. At work, there's some people you may work with that you don't like. Love them, treat them with kindness, and pray for them. I feel like it gets under people's skin when they're mean to you and you're nice to them. It like gets on people's nerves because they be trying to piss you off and you just sitting there just smiling, just being nice. Like, I'm the type of person, if we're working together and you're just being mean, you know, you just got a little attitude, like, I'll still be nice to you. But if I see that you're trying to do it to get under my skin, I'll just shrug my shoulders right in front of you and still be nice to you, because I know that I would realize that you got some personal issues that you need to deal with. And I feel like that's why we should be nice to people, because people be dealing with stuff. They be going through stuff. The reason why they're probably mistreating you is because they probably don't like themselves. And why would I make it worse by being mean to them? You know, sometimes all it takes is just all it takes sometimes is one moment for somebody to just blow up and lose it. Just blow up and lose it. Did y'all see that story where the couple, I believe he strangled the girl and then he shot himself? Just lose it. I don't want to make somebody lose it. I don't want to say something to somebody and it makes them just lose their cool and they just loses it. You know, I don't want to do that to somebody because we're already dealing with stuff. I would want to say something that's gonna make you think. I want to say kind things that you're gonna receive, that you'll think about later and be like, wow, this person was really nice to me. Even if you're doing me wrong, I want people to remember what I said to them, so that they can go home and think about what I said to them. And maybe they'll reflect like, dang, what's wrong with me? Why am I so mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all need areas, and we're not perfect. So I understand that everybody has something that they're working on. Nobody is just perfect, whether you got $1 million in the bank or not. There's an area in your life that you're dealing with that you need to overcome, or that you may need deliverance on. You know, we're not perfect. Things happen. You know, there may be different moments or times where we're going through stuff, but nobody has a perfect life where they're just 100% all the time, all the way. Unless your name is Jesus Christ. He was perfect no matter what. It's hot outside, he's good. It's raining, he's on the boat. It's storming, he's good. Like, he was good in every situation. But we're human. We're not perfect. We go through stuff and we deal with stuff. We're all in different walks and different seasons. So just remind yourselves that people may be going through something. So instead of being mean to them, just be nice and be kind. You can smile. Don't be petty. Just be nice. Who cares? Be nice. Okay? Let's not be petty. Let's stop being petty. Don't want to tick them off. Great way to be. Yes. Great way to be. And God will bless you when you're good to his people as well. We all have something, and some days we can manage it, other days it may be heavier. Exactly. Some days are heavier for me. I mean, it may just be a day where my body is just not feeling well. I know the other day I had like my body's just feeling bad, and I just get ticked off easily. Like it ain't even nothing wrong. My body just bodying. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I got a headache that ain't going away. So yes, we gotta be kind to one another. We all supposed to be supportive of one another. Life is already hard. We gotta be nice. Let's spread some kindness, y'all. We shouldn't be angry. We shouldn't be mean. Okay? I wish there were more happy Christians out there, or happy people in general. Shouldn't be angry, rude, or mean. Just be nice. Okay? Spread the love. Love yourself. God loves you. That is enough. It should be enough. Alright, y'all. I'm about to go. Y'all got any questions before I go? Any questions? Going once, twice. Yes. Alright. Go ahead with your questions. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Go ahead with your questions. Ask anything. Oh, what time am I gonna be on tomorrow? Maybe like 3 p.m. I don't know. 3 p.m. 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. I know I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Join the Discord. The link is in my description, Stefan. I don't know. The reason why I'm saying I don't know is because I try to go live before Bible study, and I know that me and Janae, we do Bible study together in the media room, and when she's not there, I try to get there early, but she's supposed to be there. So if there's a change of plans, I might go on live earlier. If there's not, then I'll probably go live around, I'll say 4. But I will put the update in the chat. So normally before I go live, I let the Discord, the chat know that I'm about to go live. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm about to go make some tea. I got some mint green tea that I'm about to make. I'm about to take a shower and read, and I'm about to lay down, y'all. So I love y'all. Have a good evening. Just remember what I said, y'all. When somebody does you wrong, love your enemies. God will get them. It's not for you to get. God has a way of doing things, and his way is perfect. And I've learned that. And I've learned to just sit back and just enjoy that I don't gotta do everything. Just enjoy what I can control, and that's my attitude and my choices. I do have a choice, and I have a choice to not be upset and to be grateful, and that's what I'm gonna choose. Even when things aren't going my way, even when things aren't going right, I'm gonna choose to be positive in every situation, because if it's happening, it's probably meant to be. It's probably happening for a reason, and I'm gonna just pray to God about it, because y'all, I'm just so tired of stressing about things I can't control. I've done it. I've stressed myself out to death. Okay, I've done it. I'm so tired of doing that. I don't want to do it no more. And when things happen, I just gotta be like, it is what it is. And people be like, you be so nonchalant. You just don't care. I do care, but like, what you want me to do? I'm not gonna be stressing like you. Just chill. Go get me some ice cream, and I'm gonna enjoy my ice cream. And what can I do? I'm not God. Like, what? Certain things are just out of our control, no matter what we do. So if I know that from experience, I'm better off just getting on my knees and praying. Because prayer works. I'm not finna stress out. Why? I'm so tired of stressing, y'all. I am tired. I've stressed myself out to death. I'm tired. I'm done. I give it up. I don't wanna see another stress ever in my life. I just want peace, and I want to keep my peace. I love being at peace. You have a great night too. All right. Bye, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.